So welcome to today's connected construction tip. In this example, we're going to show you how to create some stair hand railing in advanced steel. It's similar to Tekla, but instead of designing it there, you're going to design it in advanced steel. Now, starting off, we're going to use FieldLink. This would be the software that runs the scanner on the tablet. Usually what I like to do to make sure everything's in the same kind of coordinate space is just create a 0, 0 point. You'll see that here in a second. And that just kind of sets my project origin. So if I move the start scan, you can see where that 0, 0 point is. It's right there. And I can create a section box to look at it. And all I'm going to do is allow that to be my base point. So right now, that base point is sitting a little high. What I'm going to end up doing is trying to put it right here. So move this over, turn off that, and align it to the stringer. Looks like we have another scan down there that I forgot about, or I don't have downloaded right now. But here's that stringer. This will set this floor to 0. If I wanted to get to the basement, I'd need to realign that. But this is usually a good step to do that. I'll also rotate this so that everything's in the positive direction. So there we go. Make this a little bit larger so that I can see everything. And bring this in. So right now I have my stringer and I'll design my handrails to fit that. Make sure this is rotated well. And if I do a side view, I should see it. So that looks good. Through here, make sure everything's turned on. Yep, that's perfect. So that means this is 0 at the bottom of the stringer going up. My handrail can sit on that. A couple other things I generally like to do as we get up here. I can extract the full detail. And so what I'm going to do here is essentially get the data prep to send over to advanced steel. So to do some detailing, I can actually come in here and look at the stringer and start to create points on it. I'm going to bring this down just so I'm only going to create points. Now these points I'm going to export as a DWG. So bring this down. And so I just want to make sure I'm precise. So I don't want to click a point behind. That's why I'm making this pretty small. So create point. I'm going to go ahead and actually change the name. We're going to call this stringer. And we'll do the same thing for the top of this one. And I'll actually add a couple just along here so that I have them to reference. Now I'm going to send the scan data over as well, but I do this so that I have something a little more concrete to pull to rather than just having the RCP only. So these will come in as like points that you can click to. And then back of that stringer is here. So with that, I have some points. I can go to more projects, export, everything in here. We'll call this stringer and design DWG. Those will import. And then to export the scans, I will just do the small little side just to show what that looks like. And I might make this a little bigger so I have some reference to that. I can send both over at once and set the full stair set or just the one. we'll actually do both. And export this as a non-structured E50 or RCP that will import directly into Advanced Steel. And so those are both created. I should be able to come in here, and once I figure out how to use Advanced Steel, start to import them. That is by going to the import, and then let's import some, or attach some DWGs and some RCPs. So those would be on the tablet, or in my case, just here in FieldLink, which is FieldLink Office, kind of runs the same way. The name of that project I have to remember because these will all be written here. 773 Champagne. So go to all files, import. And then because we georeference, we actually don't need to specify it. We'll try full path to make sure that fits. And then we'll also attach the DWG that was there. And that should be full path. And this might be wrong. We'll see what we get. Feet, maybe? Or do I have to change that? Let's see what it brings in. Yep, they're perfect. So there are my points. I have my stringer to then reference points to actually use to draw into. I can then come in here and start to design a handrail.
So here you can see we have the scan data, the handrail in, along with some created models just to get that in there for the automatic placement. If you have any questions, please reach out to your nearest building point, or check out some of the Tekla workflows we have as well, showing the same process done there. Thank you.